I'm a small town boy with big dreams. I always wanted to make it big, and I always wanted to be a change catalyst, how to make this world a better place to live in. So that's about myself. As far as ORO24 is concerned, I've spent 21 years doing business, and those 21 years is been a journey of learning, of experiences, and in my own way of how the corporate life could be in the best shape, and that's what I'm trying to develop. So ORO24 is a real estate development firm and forward integrated into facilities management, but it's our way of how we look at the corporate life, how we can create a real estate factory, and that factory is also people sensitive. So we are a very, very conventional business platform. We're very old-fashioned in terms of a business platform. We're conservative in our business approach, but when it comes to the product development, we believe in innovative real estate, and we focus heavily on financial engineering. I mean, right from fundraising to the cash flow management, because it truly empowers the business to be able to deliver these projects, and then we ring fence it with risk management policies. And we are different and yet not different, because we use the same brick, mortar and steel in the projects, so we are very similar to other real estate developers. But what we believe in is doing full justice to every piece of land that we touch. We believe in creating bespoke solution for every market segment. So that's where we identify ourselves as a different brand. And of course, the way we are developing the governance policies, the risk management policies within the business, the focus on making it people sensitive, and how we can help transform the customer's life when they are using that real estate. So that's where we differentiate ourselves from the other competitors. I mean, every day, every minute is a lesson, isn't it? I'm still learning, and I believe student for life philosophy, you know. But I mean, if you talk about at macro level, what are the key elements or the most important lessons that you learn while growing up and doing business in that journey, I think there's no replacement for hard work. Honesty and integrity are paramount importance within any business or profession. Innovation is a very, very important thing. How we innovate, how we look at things differently. You know, it could be the same space, but how can we plan it in a different way, in an innovative way? You know, so these are some of the very, very important lessons I would like to share with you. Hard work, honesty, and having that passion, having that innovation in the way you look at things. So that's what I would say, and I continue to learn, so I've not stopped. You know, I'm learning new things every day. I think out of so many of them, I recall two which I keep very close to my heart. My grandfather used to tell me that before technology and engineering, real estate is about common sense. I never try to forget that. And my father, I think I'd say two that he taught me: change is the only constant in life, and time and tide waits for no man, you know. So these are some advices I received from my grandfather and my father, which I try to follow, and yeah, it helps me every day. I think when we talk about this subject, I think we always talk about hard work, integrity, honesty, passion, innovation, and everything. And while growing up, especially for kids, young generation, I think the most important thing is to understand the power of knowledge. How do you acquire more knowledge, more skill, and that really enables you, empowers you to be able to do more things, greater things, better, in a better way, you know. So I think importance of gathering knowledge is the most important I would give to the younger kids. Stay away from junk food, stay healthy, you know, work out, you know, and have that time away from gadgets and laptops and tabs. Go out there, the world is beautiful, see the world outside, spend time with people, because I think apart from the school and colleges, the most important lessons of my life I have learned on the street, meeting people, you know. So definitely meet people, you get to learn, travel, you know. So there's so many things, you know. that you can continue talking about. But I think, yeah, I mean, in all of it, the crux is to gather more knowledge. So I firmly believe that today the UAE is positioned as one of the top 3 countries in the whole world, and there are many reasons for that. I mean, some of the legendary decision by the visionary government in recent times. I mean, you look at the trade liberalization, the immigration reforms, the crisis management during the pandemic. They've all led to cementing UAE's place in the global geography as one of the most robust economy, led by governance and vision and delivery. You know, you see the government and the leaders motivated to deliver and change people's life for good. And that, I think, is the fundamental requirement for any economy. You can have the best infrastructure, you can have everything, but if that people care is missing, it doesn't work, right? And that's why you will see people migrating from many developed economies and places into UAE today, and because they can sense that people's sensitiveness in the country, and how the government and the leaders are sensitive towards every human life. Now let me share something with you, Nisha. This is not something new. I mean, 20 years ago, and God forbid if there was an accident that happened, you know, and you call the rescue team, a rescue operation, right? They would never ask whether the guy is rich, poor, or what income category the person comes from. I'm talking 2 decades ago, no taxation. And if the situation was grim, a helicopter ambulance would arrive at the site, even if it was a labor, right? So this country always valued human life, and that is being experienced by the world today. You know, when the crisis happened, you know, it's an example that I always give. Let's say 4 of us are walking on the street, and suddenly if we have to run, the fittest one will win the race without any doubts, you know. But the ones, because while walking, all the 4 look absolutely equal, right? When it was time to run, it's the fittest one which wins the race. And that's what UAE is. You know, in terms of the landscape of real estate, I think it will continue to boom. Many factors, and these factors will be reinforced. These factors will be reinforced by the government, because that's what is the track record of the government over here. If you look behind, not 2 decades, 4 decades, the graph has been exactly like this. It's been always going north despite so many turbulences that have happened. I mean, look at the economic crisis. That's like 2 World Cups Dubai and UAE has won when the economic crisis happened back in 2008, to come back winning, bouncing back from there, and that was phenomenal. And then you look at the pandemic, the crisis management. I mean, the entire world was shut down, and UAE bounced back with its absolutely robust, strong crisis management. You know, so when you're part of this kind of country and leadership, I think it will always continue to grow and become better, and it will always attract more people. You know, and when you have that, I think the most important commodity that you require to expand the population is real estate, you know, for businesses, for shops, shopping malls, for residences, for hotels, everything, you know. It's one of the most elementary part of every human life. I mean, like the example I give, we are born in a hospital, which is a real estate. We live in a house, which is a real estate. We go to a school, which is a real estate. We go to a university or a college, which is a real estate. So it becomes slightly difficult being part of this industry, because everyone knows the real estate from childhood, you know. And in that landscape, I think ORO24, we are diversified into 5 different verticals. Affordable housing, which in my opinion is the backbone of any economy. It serves the mid-income segment, which computes the biggest portion of any population. And we're also looking at luxury and uber luxury segment. We are looking at innovative real estate, cohabitation real estate, like co-living and retirement home and co-working spaces. We're also looking at commercial and also hospitality. So we're diversified. We're looking at every kind of real estate, and we definitely want to ensure that every real estate segment that we touch, and within that, every asset class that we are creating will be bespoke, will be different, will be something unique. I think two women, my mother who's been full of blessing for me throughout my life, and I feel that if I've spoken to her in the morning, she's blessed me, I can go and conquer the world. And second one is my wife, who's been extremely selfless throughout her life with me. She's taken care of me, and I'm not an easy man to live life with. I can wake up in the middle of the night and come up with an idea, start discussing that. So I'm kind of a disturbance in her life, and she's accepted me like that, and she's always been around me to shape me in the right way, to take care of me and to help me do what I'm doing. Otherwise, I won't be able to, achieve what I have achieved. So yeah, these two people have been extremely important in my life, and I fully credit the success or achievements to them. I think recession is organic, it's natural, and it's full of opportunities. Caution. Land of immense, immaculate, unlimited opportunities. We're a real estate factory. Functional and lifestyle. Badly needs awareness. Embrace it or lose it. I think business, I've always said this, it's a combination of four things: innovative product and people-sensitive service, financial engineering, which is a very important element, how to keep the business financially strong, and the most important one, relationship. Three things: intention, vision, and courage. I think health, knowledge, and time, they are three most important things a human can have, and never want to lose it. I think I believe in a very simple way of life. It's a positive way of looking at everything. Whether it's an adversity is an opportunity. I think you get up every morning, you go out there, you make it happen, and when you realize that you're impacting people's life and livelihood, I think that becomes it's like addiction. It's like addiction, and you can't lose it. You can't afford to drop the guns any point of time. You have to be absolutely spot on every time, again and again. And that, I think, motivates me. When I look around people and they're happy, that makes me smile. It's very simple.